Today's spotlight is on MyMoneyKarma. Let's get to know about them.
My name is Gaurav Srivastava and I work for a company, MyMoneyKarma Informatics India Private Limited. This company actually works as a bridge between the end user and the lending institution. This company is into the providing financial consulting services.
Okay, that's great. Can you tell us a little about your organization and what you do?
Of course, yes. So this organization, this was established in 2015. Our head office is based out at Hyderabad. We are spread across nation at 40 locations, all major cities, tier 1 to tier 2 locations. And we deal in products like home loans, loan against properties, working capital, OD limit, CC limit, major retail lending products. We have tie-up with more than 100 banks and NBFC, including government banks.
Okay.
So our job is to find the best possible solution for the customer who is looking for any kind of loan which I have just mentioned. We also give services to the project lending, some infra lending, which is on a higher ticket side, which is in generally starts from 25 CR to up to 500,000 CR loans. So this is what we all do in the MyMoneyKarma.
Okay.
Yeah.
That helps a lot. It gives some context to it as well. Moving forward, what was the original idea or the gap that led to the starting of this organization?
Oh yes, so see, a very interesting question, and this has led to me to think about my past journey. So I have been banker for 20 years. Most of the colleagues and employees in the companies, they all are ex-banker, and this is what our USP is. Because when we were in the banking institution, we realized that there are several times incident wherein we felt that we are not able to serve the customer for what exactly he is looking for. Customer doesn't know whether what he is looking for is going to get from A bank or B or C. Yeah. And he comes to a where I was employed in past. We are not able to fulfill his needs. Yeah. Neither he was aware about any agencies to whom he can approach and get his fulfillment done. So there we realized this gap. And then our promoter, Mr. Siddharth Sekhar Singh, who was also ex-City banker and had worked in different banks, multiple banks. So he started this company in 2015, originated in USA, Palo Alto. And then our first India base was at Hyderabad, which was established in 2015. Okay. So in nutshell, we realized that a customer is 100% gets what he needs. How to elaborate this? So normally what happens is customer just doesn't know if he is looking for a refinance loan or a BT loan or a top-up loan or a renovation loan. All he knows that I need money. Yeah. But in which product, which bank, which type, which category, what tenure, he is just not aware. So what generally they do is they simply approach to the bank where they are having either saving account, current account or salary account. And this is where they miss all this opportunity wherein we can get the best deal. Okay. So we are there to fulfill this gap. That is why we have started this.
Okay, yeah, that's great. So next question, how would you explain the services you offer to someone hearing about your business for the first time?
Okay, see, as you know, this entire economy runs on finance. Yeah. Without finance, we can't even imagine our day, even for a one day. Yeah. So everybody from a student till the retired people, everybody needs finance at some stage of in their life.
Yeah, correct.
So this is the product which is never going to get end. It has no expiry also. So when we talk to a layman people who just does not know, we try to understand what exactly he is looking for, whether he actually required this or not. Yeah. There are instances, for example, I give you an example. There was a businessman who wanted to buy a car. Okay. What he did was, he pulled up the money from his business and bought the car. But then later on, he realized that now he's short of funds to run his own business. Correct. As he was not aware that he can get a car from banks also. Yeah. It is a very simple example. I'm just giving from the point of view of layman language. Yeah. So what we do, then we try to explain to the customer that this is what we can do for you. Just tell me about your profile.
Okay.
Tell me about your need, and then we will find a product for you which is
Okay.
suitable to you.
So usually what they do is that they come up with a problem to you.
Yes.
They reach out to you. So it depends if they have no knowledge at all or they do have some. So you phrase your answer according to that.
Yes.
You approach them in that way.
Exactly.
Okay.
So there are certain people who are little much aware.
Yeah.
But I from your channel, I would like to emphasize on this fact that please approach consultant and expert of this field, because you feel that you are directly approaching to the bank and NBFC, and it is like doing your own treatment without a doctor advice.
Yeah, correct.
If you go to the bank and NBFC, I'm not demeaning any bank or NBFC, but then they have certain limitations.
Correct.
And that is why we exist.
Yeah.
So distributor like us are everywhere across India. I have more than 100 competitors in Delhi NCR itself.
Yeah.
So but the bank cannot reach everywhere.
Yeah, correct.
And then bank has a limitations to have his particular product.
Yeah.
But I have a product, services, guideline, policy, compliance of 100 odd banks. So please go to the expert to get the best deal for yourself.
Correct.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to face any consequences, then they can reach out to you.
Exactly. You won't regret if you hire a consultant.
Okay. Then now let's talk about you, but within your business. What role do you personally play in the organization, and what does a typical workday look like to you?
See, so currently I am designated as executive vice president in this company. My region is Delhi NCR and North India, some part of North India as well. My job role is to it is a like middle management role, wherein it includes people management, it includes business, it includes collections, cash flow. All these things has to be go through by me, and it has to be in line with the company targets and goals. So this is what I do, and in day-to-day activity, I do huddle meetings with my own employees. Then there are a lot of vendors, and then there are bankers, and sometimes it is direct customers as well. The customers who are like either HNI or super HNI, or the customers who got stuck somewhere and then things are not moving up. Then my role comes to get them sort out with the problem.
Yeah, the help they need.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Which part of your role feels the most critical to your business right now?
See, saying this from my point of view, I don't know whether it will go or right or wrong. It is just that people have their KRAs. I have my own KRAs. I wouldn't say. See, if my point of view, if I see it is more about people management.
Okay.
People just do not work for money.
Okay.
They need a lot of motivation, care, importance, growth, career, direction.
Okay.
So many things, and it is just not about employees. It also applies on the channel partners who are working with us. They also they also seek some respect, some personal touch, some direction, some guidance, some extra approach. They feel like easy to work with us. They feel like connected to us. So this is my role, wherein I can make people connected with us to work for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's nice. Now we can talk about some client problems or some real examples that you have faced. So what are some of the real world problems your clients usually come to you with?
In our business,
Yeah.
so I'll give you 2-3 examples.
Okay.
We all know, especially this is applicable in North India, wherein most of the business families are having wealth, having good money, but it is not there on the paper, and bank only lends on the basis of the papers.
Yeah.
Now here our role comes, wherein we assess their income, we assess their overall net worth, and then since we have daily connect with the different banks, we understand that what kind of customer and what kind of net worth wala customer will go to which bank.
Yeah.
So the customer comes to us that, boss, I only file ITR of 3 and 4 lakhs, but I need a loan of more than 1 CR. How to do? How to go about it? Then we play that role.
Yeah.
Then there are structural cases wherein wherein there is a problem in the legal chain of the property. So it is very, very normal. You have also seen some of your family members wherein the actual property owner somehow got deceased without a will. Now property is under question. Again, we play a role to sort this out, proper legal chain, proper counseling, guiding, and then make the title chain clear. So there we play a major role. Then a structuring of the loan that, so like for a businessman, all he thinks that he needs some money, but then we bifurcate that how much money you need for the machine purchase, how much money you need for your working capital, your credit cycle, what is your credit cycle, at what credit time you give your stocks to your vendor, and what you get credit from your suppliers. All these we understand, then we structure the case accordingly that, sir, you should be taking CC limit of say X crore, term loan of say Y crore, and the LC limit of say some crores, something like that. So we structure the overall loan part which suits to his organization.
Okay.
So this happens, and then there are also incidents wherein there is a dispute in the property. There is a issue in the compliance of sanction plan. There is an issue in the staircase, balcony extra, so many things. But then one thing is for sure, then for every borrower or every intended borrower, there is some banks or NBFC who are doing it.
Yeah.
And here we comes to tell them that this suits to you and you should go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is there any recent extraordinary example that you can give that happened recently?
Yes.
But it is supposed to be like, business to business standpoint.
Yes. So I wouldn't take the name because a big name, it's a renowned name across the nation.
Okay.
The client has approached me with a salary of just 8 lakhs per month.
Okay.
In normal scenario, on that much salary, you can get a loan of 5 to 6 CR. That too, if you're not running any other kind of loan.
Yeah.
So he was withdrawing a salary of 8 lakhs per month only from his own company, and he was having a stake of some 5-10% in his company, and we got his loan done for 25 CR.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah, which in general it doesn't happen. Client has also approached several banks by himself, thinking that because since he was an HNI client, there are many bankers who were there on his table every second day. But then after 1 month of exploration, he came to me and said, let me know if you can do it or not. We went through the case, we analyzed everything, we analyzed his net worth, and we realized that customer deserves this much loan. And then we accordingly, suggested him a bank, and we got this through done successfully. Customer happy, we are happy. And that was the recent deal which I had done in last to last month.
Okay, that explains a lot. It's a nice example. Can you share an example of how your services help solve a client problem in a meaningful manner or way?
Also, as I just said in the past as well, client feels that he knows many things.
Yeah.
But it is a bitter fact that you don't know. Please trust me on this point. Please hire a consultant or expert or someone in your family and friends who is expert of this thing, and take guidance and advice. And you will realize, like I said, this the customer which was not getting loan from anywhere else, and there were so many customers wherein they are stuck. They have paid some 10% to the seller, and later on they came to know that the loan cannot be done.
Yeah.
Now, what happens in resale property case that if you have paid 10%, then you get a time limit of maybe 45 days or 60 days or 90 days.
Yeah.
And in that period, if you do not pay rest of the 90%, your 10% will be forfeited by the seller.
Okay.
And then now the borrower who is intended to buy the property, his 10% is on stake. And so initially 1 month, what he feels like that he goes directly to bank and here and there.
Yeah.
Second month, he felt a little worried. Now I am left with only 2 months. Then he may be approached to some his known person to get this done. And then the third month, when nothing happens, then he approached people like us. Then when they get their job done. So, for example, there's a customer. The wife and husband both were professors in a renowned university in Delhi itself. They were buying a property wherein entire property chain was missing. There was no title document in original. They all were lost, and they have paid 10% on the commitment of the property dealer, property agent who was there in the deal. And when only 15-20 days were left, they somehow reached me that boss 10% are at stake. So I spoke to them, I analyzed, and I also approached to the seller who was selling this property. And during due diligence, I came to know that the seller was a retired bureaucrat. So I got a confidence that the deal is fine, deal is okay. So I use my connects, because since we do these things for so many years in a volume level, so we have good connects in the bank and NBFC, and we have a deep understanding of the policy and product. So spoken to the bank, to the competent authority to take this exceptional call, and we got this loan done too. This was a small loan of 1.5 CR, but we got this done too, and they were so happy to have their dream home, and with the proper due diligence done by the bank. So this is how they were saying so many thanks and so many, they're highly obliged. They're feeling very good about it, and their smile makes us to believe that why we are there, why we are existing.
Yeah. So the learning that we get from this is that you don't have to risk it by yourself just to save some money, because in the end you will be in debt if you don't approach the right person, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So now moving forward, how are you going to resolve problems which are being faced by the clients associated with our community, and who should they contact if they want to reach out?
Yes, of course. I'll share my contact number and my colleagues in the office for contacting in future if someone is looking forward in our community itself.
It will be on the screen now.
Yeah, so please reach out to us. You all know that we are based out at Avanta 44 Statesman House, Barakhamba Road. I will be sharing my number along with one of my colleague. You can approach them too, and please let us know what exactly you are looking for, and we would be definitely would be able to serve you in a better way. Just try it once. This is what I can say. Please reach out to us.
So one last question before we wrap this up. The interview has went really nice so far. If a founder or business leader is listening, who's listening right now, and he's stuck or she's stuck, what would you tell them to focus on first?
See, if he's stuck on his financial need, I would definitely suggest him to approach an expert to understand that where exactly is the problem, what all he can do financially, what all rectification he can do financially in his balance sheet to make life easier in future. So the expert will be the right person to guide about it. If he's a startup founder or a traditional businessman, it happens. It's a zigzag journey. Business sometimes up, sometimes down, but nothing to worry. For everything we have product. Bank has product. Indian government has given so many. The CGTMSE loan, which is without guarantee loan. You don't need to even provide the collateral, and the limit is up to 5 CR. So just explore the opportunity. Just tell me your problem. Give the problem statement. We'll find some solution for you.
Thank you for sharing your time with us.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Vishal.